Hello and welcome to Messy Church. Today is all about Shrove Tuesday, or better known as, or maybe known as to you more, Pancake Day. Woohoo! Okay, so today we are going to be looking at what is Pancake Day and why do we go crazy for pancakes at this time of year. Now, how today is going to work is going to be slightly different to a normal Messy Church, because you'll notice that you haven't got any Messy Church craft packs this week for today. But that's okay, because the things that we are going to be doing at home are things that we can just find around the house. Like we're going to need an empty cereal box, or maybe you could just take the bag out of the cereal box and plonk that to the side. We're going to need some pens, we're going to need some scissors, we're going to need, or pens or pencils, we're going to need some scissors, we're going to need some glue, and we're going to need about 3 sheets of A4 paper, or A3 paper as well. You can use that too. Now, before we start, shall we just get into our prayer for the day? If you would like to join with me and pray with me, you can just by clasping your hands and closing your eyes. And if not, you can just sit and listen to what we're saying. Dear God, thank you that you are with us here today. We thank you for pancakes, and we thank you for the food that we have got to eat. God, we just pray that you can be with us. You can help us to think about one of the reasons why we have pancakes today, and why today actually is here. Lord, we just pray that you can help us and guide us and listen to this message that we are being given today. Amen. Okay, now I think it's time to get up and moving around and doing some great actions. Okay, so this is our first song, which is I'm going to Jump Up and Down by Doug Horley. Are we ready?
Such a lot when you've got not a lot. What? Be happy. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. Run this race and I will never stop. I follow Jesus till the day I drop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you've got such a lot, when you've got not a lot, what? Be happy. Such a lot when you got not a lot. What? Be happy.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Well done if you were able to keep up with those actions there. So, today we're thinking about, what is Pancake Day really all about? Now, we tend to think about Pancake Day as being really fun and having loads of really nice, tasty, sweet treats, and the toppings of lovely pancakes. Some might have Nutella and banana. We'll see where that fits in later on. And some might have lemon and sugar, or they might have strawberries, they might have yogurt, they might have all different kinds of combinations. Just makes me want to eat them so much. But there is a little more to it than just making some nice food to eat. And it was a chance to get rid of everything out of the cupboards to make way for Lent. Now, I'm going to ask Alice and Lucy to come up because they're going to help me to explain what Pancake Day really is all about. Okay?
I cannot wait to have some of my family's special homemade pancakes.
Yeah. Me too. I love the thick pancakes.
No, they need to be the thin ones.
No, thick.
No, thin.
Thick?
All right. They're both super tasty to different people, okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Besides, that's not the thing to worry about anyway. We need to remember why we're making pancakes in the first place.
Well, you mean it's not just because they're, like, super tasty?
Yeah, or so you can, toss them up in the air. I love doing that.
No, it's actually got a bit more meaning than that.
Oh.
It's got kind of a bit to do with Jesus. It's got a bit of a connection about when he died and went up to heaven.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah, there's a lot more important things to it than just them tasting nice, then, isn't there? I guess.
Yeah, but what's Jesus got to do with tasty treats?
Yeah.
Well, in the Bible, we're told that Jesus went into the wilderness, where there wasn't much around him at all, and he went there for 40 days to fast.
Oh, wait a minute. So, does the word fast mean to run fast, like Usain Bolt?
No, it's the same spelling, but it's a different type of. It means to fast, or to go without any food. That's right, isn't it, Alice?
Yes, spot on, Lucy. But Jesus didn't only go there to fast. He went there to be alone with God. At that point, Satan came along, and he tried to tempt Jesus to give up on his time with God. Satan said things to him like, "I will give you all the kingdoms in the world if you follow me."
Wow, that would have been really hard to refuse.
Yeah, it would have been. Satan tries to make it hard for all of us to do the right thing.
And I bet Jesus said no.
Exactly, Lucy. Jesus said no to all of the things that Satan tried to tempt him with, telling Satan how important it was for him to follow what God had said, and only what God had said.
But how does that get us to eating pancakes today?
Well, you'll just have to stick with me here because it's a little bit confusing.
Okay.
But quite a few years after Jesus had died, in 325 AD, there was a gathering of bishops. And bishops are a bit like ministers or vicars, but they don't look after one church, they look after lots of different churches. And these bishops decided that on Easter Sunday, that it would be the first Sunday after a full moon appeared, on or after the 21st of March.
Oh, that makes my head hurt a wee bit.
Why were they trying to be so specific?
Well, this was when the days and the nights would be the exact same length. As Christians aim to live their life just like Jesus did, the same bishops who said that that's when Easter should be, said that we should also have 40 days as well.
Oh, so this 40-day time, it's a time for us to live a bit more simply and get a bit closer to God, right?
Yes, spot on. This 40-day time is known as Lent, which came from an Old English word which means springtime.
So the bishops decided to put these 40 days called Lent just before Easter.
Yeah, that's right. And it starts with a day called Ash Wednesday, which comes just after Shrove Tuesday. And Shrove Tuesday is known to us as
Pancake Day.
Bingo! So
Yes.
because people wanted to follow what Jesus had done with all his fasting during Lent, on Shrove Tuesday, or Pancake Day, it is the time when everybody is trying to get rid of all of those not so healthy things in their cupboards, and they use all those things to make pancakes.
Wait. Does that mean that I should be fasting and giving up on all the food that I would normally have to eat?
Well, no, not really. Some people might do that, but most people either give up something smaller, like chocolate or fizzy drinks, or they choose to do something new or good for them, like eating more fruit and veg, or reading more, or doing more exercise.
So I guess the most important thing to remember is when you're doing it and you're tempted to stop, you should think about what Jesus was tempted by.
Yeah, exactly. And take strength from knowing that Jesus didn't give in to temptation, so you can use his strength so that you don't give in either.
I wonder what I could do. I know. I'm going to take up jet skiing down at the beach.
Maybe you should be a bit more realistic. You know, like maybe just giving up chocolate.
Are you going to give up chocolate, Lucy?
Nah.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I think I'll try to get a bit fitter for Lent. What about you, Alice?
I think I'm going to try and read a bit more.
Just for the record, Alice, because, you know, we need to know, which pancakes do you prefer? The thin ones or the thick ones?
I don't really like pancakes at all.
There we go. I think the most shocking thing there is that Alice doesn't like pancakes at all. Okay, well done. Thank you very much. Now, before we head off to have a look at our very own bake-off, shall we make some of our very own chef hats? Okay. Now, I'll show you what one of the chef hats looks like. This is what we're going to make, okay? And it just goes onto your head like this. And here, Priscilla, you have a chef hat. So we'll see. Shall we get making this? What you need to do is go and grab 2 or 3 sheets of A4 paper. You need some glue or some sellotape. And you need some colouring in pens or pencils or crayons, okay? So you can pause this video now to run off and grab those things. So remember, 2 to 3 sheets of A4 paper, some glue, some something to colour in with, and some scissors. Okay, I'm going to grab mine as well. Here we go. All right, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to take one of our A4 bits of paper, or it could be A3 as well. If you've got A3, then it will work with that. It will just give you a taller chef hat. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the glue stick, okay, and we're just going to do about 5 to about 7 centimeters from the bottom. Okay, we're just going to put a load of glue on the bottom. Okay. Now you might just need to try and pin your paper down a bit if it starts moving all around. okay? And then we're just going to grab the other side, and we're just going to place it down on top, okay? So we're not folding the paper down, we're just placing it on top, and then we're going to make sure that sticks together, all right? Perfect. And then we should have something that looks like this. Ooh. All right? And we're going to do that for the remaining sheets of paper as well. So glue down the bottom. And then we're going to just tuck this over. And we're going to make sure that all sticks down. And we have our second section of it. And then we're going to do the same thing again with our last sheet of paper. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure that goes right to the edge. Don't worry if it comes a bit loose, okay? You'll have a chance to be able to fix it later on as well. So we just press that down, make sure the glue sticks together. Right, and now what we need to do is take our scissors, and we're going to make some cuts into this, okay? About 2 centimeters wide, okay? So that's about that much from the top, okay? So just grab our scissors, be careful, make sure you don't snip your fingers by accident. So you might need your adults at home to come and give you a hand with this. And we're going to do this for each of the 3 sheets of paper. And yours will probably turn out nice and neat because you'll be having some time. Remember, you can always pause this video. So if you need some time to be able to do this, pause the video, and then you can come back to it. So we should have something that looks like this, and all these bits of paper where we've made the cuts should be able to move around, okay? And then we do it on the last final sheet of paper. Perfect. Now, once we've got our paper all cut up like this, what we're going to do is we're going to stick this all together, okay, using the very ends of our bits of paper. So we're just going to glue down one side, and then we're going to stick the other one straight on top of it like that. Make sure it matches up, and then push down where you've put your glue. That's it, perfect. And then we're going to do the same for the final section. And we're going to just push down onto here and make sure the glue sticks. And then we'll have something that looks like this. All right, well done if you're there. What we're going to need to do now is glue these around so we can make it come around on our head. So we'll just glue one side this time. So we'll glue this one. And what we'll do is we'll just get that, and we're going to place that on the back like this, and we're going to push it all down to make sure that it sticks. Okay, and we should have our nice little chef's hat, all right? Now, another little thing you can add to this is just to grab your pens, and you can draw any picture you want. So I have drawn the Messy Church logo on this not to the right colours, but I have drawn the logo, and you can look at the colours right at the start of this film clip if you need the logo. And you can draw your Messy Church logo on here as well. But you can also draw any pictures you want. Okay, so that is your Messy Church pancake hat, chef's hat. Okay, and well done if you were able to follow along with that one. If you need to pause and go back, don't worry, just pause this video, rewind it, and then you can come back to this section later on. Okay, I think it's now time to go and see our chefs. Now, I was one of those chefs, but I wonder if you can guess who was the other chef. And we're going to have a look at these two. We're going to see who has the best pancakes. And I think we're going to need your vote. Now, shall we, if you've got recipes with you, if you've got a pancake recipe that you've been following along today, then maybe you can have it at the ready to make sure that they follow the right pancake recipes. All right, here we go. Okay, so we are just going to be making our pancakes here, and it's a bit of a challenge, a bit of a battle, if you like.
Bake-off.
A bake-off, yes, it's a bake-off. And what did they say when you just go? Baker's ready? Something like that, isn't it? I don't watch Bake Off. Sorry. So we have Alice here with the traditional method of what's that? 100 grams of flour.
Flour, milk, eggs, oil.
Yeah, cool. And mine's is the American. Oh, my Messy Church baker's hat's fallen off. Mine's is the American style pancake mix from Dr. Oetker, which is
The cheats way.
well, okay, the cheats way. Fine, fine. And then we have our toppings here, which we'll come to later on. All right. So it's a competition to make the most scrummiest pancake and the best looking pancake, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Because mine might be a lot quicker than Alice's is.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. You are going down.
No.
I'm so gonna win this one. These pancakes are lovely. Woo. Okay, then I'll stick my milk in there. And we've already washed our hands before. That's a good point, actually, to just let you know. Is if you're doing any baking, make sure you wash your hands before you do that. Look at me, I feel like a proper TV chef. I'm not, I can't cook. But we'll see what these pancakes come out like. Oh, how's yours coming along?
I'm only half a step behind you.
Half a step, but mine's is ready to go already, look at that.
I'll be there in a second.
Okay, then mine looks about done. I don't know if you can see that. Mine looks about done.
They look the same.
Oh yeah, they do actually. Mine's a wee bit lighter. Okay. I'm going to just leave that there. And I'm going to go over and put mine's ready for the pan. So I'm just going to keep my pan up a second. And make sure if you're using the oven that you have your parents around, or if you're using the top of the oven, you have your parents around, because it gets really hot. You see the flame here? So you have to be really, really careful with this. So we're going to just put our pan on. Okay. And then I'm going to wait till this warms up a little bit. And I'm going to put some of this, we've got some fry-like spray here, because we prefer to fry-like stuff. And I'm just going to spray this on to the pan. We're going to get going.
Spray?
Yep. Spray. And then you just got to wait for this to go. So, what kind of pancakes have you guys been making or planning to make? What have I got? I've got some Nutella and some banana, and Alice, she's got some sugar and some lemon that she's going to be putting on her pancake. Okay, so whereabouts are we with the pan? Yeah, that's looking good. So I'm going to take a ladle full of pancake mixture, and I'm just going to place that right on. Fact. Let's see if I can. No, I'm not going to see if I can do it any better. I'm just going to leave it. Alice is already pouring hers in as well. Flip it like that. There we go. Oh, this smells so good. Alright, so that's looking like a good pancake right there. Some Nutella. Oh, I've got Nutella everywhere.
So for lemon and sugar, you have to do the lemon first, because then the sugar sticks to it. I wonder if anyone does it differently.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, it's probably a good idea to do that for Nutella as well, because then the banana sticks to it. Okay. Mine is ready. Look at this.
As always, I'm just half a step behind you.
That's not true.
Rolling it up.
Okay, I'm going to wash my hands quickly.
There we go. Which one do you think at home looks best?
Alright, so I'm going to try a bit of mine first. Bottoms up.
I've got a knife and a fork.
Oh. You're being more civilized. Alright, so I've still got chocolate fingers. It's okay, that bit's not got chocolate in it. Alright, are we ready? I'm going to have to be a wee bit biased to say mine.
I prefer mine though. So I think it'll just have to,
it'll be up to
see
you
what
guys.
they think.
It'll be up to you guys. Which one do you think would be the most tastiest pancake? The lemon with sugar, with a hand mixture going on there, or the pre-packed American pancake with Nutella and banana on it. Over to you to have a think about it. I did win that though.
No.
I won.
No.
No, I won. Okay. So it is over to you. Which one did you like the most? Which pancakes did you really like? I know which ones I liked, but that might not be exactly fair. The Nutella and banana was brilliant. Just saying. So, did they follow the recipes that any of you had? Did you have an American-style pancake packet that you have been using? Or did you empty out your cupboards and make use of all the things that were actually in your cupboards? Now, a pancake day wouldn't be any fun without a pancake race, would it? Now, the races for Pancake Day have had many stories as to where they've actually come from. So there's one story that's kind of stuck in my mind, and it was about a lady who was running late for church. She was making pancakes, and she heard the church bells, and she had to run to the church bells, holding the pancake pan in her hand and going as fast as she could to get into the church. Now, personally, I think that all churches should have pancakes as soon as you come to church on a Sunday. But maybe that's for a discussion with James at some other point. But before we get into our race that we're going to be doing between myself and Alice to find out once and for all whose pancakes were the best, we are going to do a bit of a pancake themed craft for you. Now, what you need to do for this one, what you need to have is a cereal box or a box that you have lying around, or even some card. It could even be paper, or 7 paper plates if you have those lying around as well. And if you've got a paper plate, great. Keep hold of it and put your paper plate to the side. If you've got a cereal box, I've had a Rito's cereal box, then open it up so that it's all nice and flat. And then what we're going to do is cut out one of these size shapes, and we're going to cut out one of these size shapes. So these ones are slightly smaller. We're going to cut 6 of these out, okay? So one of these as a big circle, and that's going to be our plate, and one of these, 6 of these that are going to be smaller, and they're going to be our pancakes, okay? And the idea is that we will then design our own pancakes before we go off running with them. Now, if you haven't got enough cardboard boxes or enough paper plates, then don't worry, because you can still make one set between you per household, and you can just race and time everyone to see how long it takes them to complete the course that we're going to be setting up, okay? And you can set up your own course at home as well. If you have paper plates, you can stick your first one to the side, and then if you've got paper plate, cut around the middle of the paper plate, taking the outside off, and you have your circles as well, okay? So that's the first part of this craft, is to cut out one of these and 6 of these. So pause the video here to be able to do that. Okay, brilliant, well done. If you've got your circles all cut out and you have your pancakes, which are the smaller ones, and you have your plate, which is the bigger one, now you are ready to decorate your pancakes. Now, I was going for some kiwi here. I don't know if people have kiwi on pancakes. I'd be really intrigued to find out if people do. I think people must do. Maybe with a bit of yogurt. Maybe that would be quite nice. So I've got, of course, banana and Nutella, because that's really yummy. So you can pause the video here, and you can get designing your fantastic pancakes. Okay. Now I'm going to ask Alice to come up, because we are going to, in fact, sorry, we're not going to do that. We're going to get warmed up first, and then I'm going to ask Alice to come up. So we've got the song, which is Lovely Jubbly by Doug Horley. Are we ready to get warmed up, get our muscles pumped? Because we're going to need to get ready to go and run around with doing our race with our pancakes. Okay, here we go.
He gave the mouse its squeak, sharks their teeth, he made legs that jump, gave camels the hump, he made the kangaroo and humans too. He even gave his lips so good for kissing. He made fish that fly, eyes that cry, he made birds that poo upon your shoe. He made whales that sing, bees that sting, he even gave the cat its furry bottom. And his lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. What a wonderful God we have. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. He made it all, he made it all, he made it all. He made dogs that point, pigs that oink. He made dolphins smiles, crocodiles. He made a zillion things fly with wings. He even gave his tongue so good for licking. He made things that scoot, things that hoot. He made some things smell not so well. He made wind to blow, ways that are so nobly. And there's lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. What a wonderful God we have. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. He made it all, he made it all, he made it all. Okay, now it's over to you. Whatever creature I name, you make a noise for it. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. He made pigs that. He made lions that. He made sheep that. He made cows that. He made frogs that. He made skunks that. Oh, I didn't try this one. He made camels that. He made snails that. Snails don't make a lot of noise unless you accidentally squish them under your toes. Please don't do that. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. What a wonderful God we have. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. Lovely jubbly, all of God's creation. He made it all, he made it all, he made it all. He made it all, he made it all, he made it all. He made it all, made it all, made it all.
Okay, well done. I hope our muscles are nice and warmed up. It's a bit chilly in this church. I'm not going to lie. Okay, you know, we might not be top of the game, but I'm sure you'll be pretty good at this type of thing. So what we're going to do, all right? Alice is going to come up in a second, and we're going to go up here. We're going to get to just in front of that rail, and we're going to do 5 crouches, okay? But we're not just going to be able to do 5 crouches. We have to do it with the pancakes on our head, okay? Once we've done that, we have to walk around the altar and back down the other side. And then when we get to here, still with pancakes on our head, we have to do 2 spins, okay? And then it's the first person to put the pancakes into Lucy's hands that is the winner. All right. Well, I say the winner. They get 5 points, so they get 5 bonus points. Okay. But the other person might be able to win, depending on how many pancakes they have. So if the first person has just went around there really quickly, they'll get 5 points for getting back. But they could get 12 points if they have all of the pancakes. So, some serious points to be won here. And I think that might just settle who has the best pancakes out of me and Alice. What do you think? Okay. So, you can, of course, set up your own obstacle course after this if you really want to. It could be as simple as walking around things. It can be ducking and diving underneath tables. It can be anything you want. Just make sure that your parents are happy with it and that they feel that it's safe for you to do. Okay, so no silliness, because that's not a good idea. All right, brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to ask Alice to come up. And I think we're just going to go for it.
I think I'll count you in.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to switch to the other camera so that you can see us up the front. All right. Yeah.
Are your pancakes steady?
Pancakes are steady.
Go.
Okay. Whoa. All right. No! No! Okay. Oh no. I've still got my plate though. Alice has lost everything.
I've got my plate back.
Whoa. This is looking like it's going to be close.
1, 2.
Oh, I hate to say it, but I do think you've won, Steph.
Hey!
But I think lemon and sugar pancakes are better anyway.
All right, brilliant. Knew I'd win that one. I wonder who's going to win at your home. It'll be really, really interesting to know who won. I think we'll probably end up having a rematch after. What do you think? Okay, so we've learned quite a lot today, haven't we? We've learned what Pancake Day really is all about, and we've learned what Lent is all about. So I'm going to ask you to think about something that you might like to either give up or to do that is new, okay? So remember, that can be anything. I think someone last year from Messy Church, they gave up biscuits for a whole 40 days. I wonder if you could do the same. Or I wonder if you could do fizzy drinks. Or I wonder if you could drink water for just 40 days and not any juice. Be interesting to find that out, wouldn't it? So, before we go any further, before we go away from this service, shall we just pray? And if you'd like to follow it along with me, you can just clasp your hands and you can just close your eyes and you can just follow along with us. Dear God, thank you. Thank you for letting us have some fun. God, we pray that you can help us to remember on the lead up to Easter all of the things that Jesus might have been tempted with. We ask that you help us to think about something that we might be able to give up or something new that we might be able to do. We pray that you be with us, you keep us safe over the next weeks and months to come. Amen. Okay, great. So, Messy Church weekly challenges will be happening throughout Lent, okay? So it'd be really, really good for you to tune in to our YouTube channel every weekend, starting this weekend coming, okay? And we are going to be doing some Lent challenges. So we had daily challenges from mid-January to just before February half term, but now we're doing some Lent challenges, and we're going to be doing those each week. And you can pick one or two or all of them if you really want to do all of those. And it'd be really cool to see how many you're able to tick off your list by the end of Lent. But for now, take care, and we will see you again at next Messy Church. Bye for now.